The International Criminal Court confirms it has an arrest warrant against Senator Bato de la Rosa. The House of Representatives impeaches Vice President Sara Duterte once again with 257 votes. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano replaces Senator Tito Sotto as the new Senate President. Nicholas Kaufman withdraws as the lawyer of Rodrigo Duterte in the International Criminal Court. And 24 of the 38 Filipino crew members of the hantavirus-hit cruise ship will undergo a 42-day quarantine in the Netherlands. The International Criminal Court confirms it has an arrest warrant against Senator Bato de la Rosa, who came out of hiding and appeared at the Senate and complained he was harassed by NBI officers on his way in. A spokesperson for the ICC says the International Criminal Court confirms that the document published by national authorities of the Republic of the Philippines and circulated in media is indeed a formal ICC document. This comes after former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV also showed up at the Senate bearing a copy of the ICC warrant. CCTV footage shows De La Rosa running away from Trillanes and the National Bureau of Investigation, whom he said tried to bar him from the day's session. De La Rosa asks newly elected Senate President Alan Peter Cayetano to order the NBI and Trillanes to leave the Senate premises. The Senate also cites in contempt the NBI agents chasing De La Rosa. Senator Joel Villanueva makes the motion. Meantime, Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla says local police can only implement the ICC warrant if it is coursed through Interpol. Remulla says we are affording Senator De La Rosa due process by waiting for Interpol to serve notice to the PCTC. As far as the DILG is concerned, what Senator Trillanes has is an inactionable document. Cayetano also advises De La Rosa to stay inside the Senate as the warrant against him looms. The Senate President says he will not allow the arrest of De La Rosa within the chamber under his watch. The House of Representatives impeaches Vice President Sara Duterte with 257 yes votes, 25 no votes, and 9 abstentions. This makes Duterte the first Filipino official to be impeached twice. The House approves the Justice Committee report that found probable cause in the complaints against the Vice President. The 257 votes to indict Duterte exceeds the 215 House members who signed her impeachment complaint last year. Meantime, 28 congressmen are either absent or did not participate at all in the plenary session. The House only needs 106 out of 318 votes, or one-third of the total number of members, to impeach Duterte. In explaining his yes vote, Akbayan Representative Percy Sendanya says the change in Senate leadership should not faze House lawmakers. He also takes a swipe at Senator Bato de la Rosa.
Hindi tayo magpapasindak sa mga bababatas sa supporter ni VP Sara na bigla nilang magpapakita at magtatantrum sa plenary.
Senator Alan Cayetano is the new Senate President, ousting Senator Tito Sotto. The change of leadership was triggered by Senator Amy Marcos, who nominated Cayetano. This comes as Vice President Sara Duterte faces a looming impeachment trial. After the House votes to impeach Duterte, Cayetano, a political ally of the Duterte family, is set to preside over the impeachment court. At least 13 senators support Cayetano's leadership, which are Senators Loren Legarda, Camille Villar, Mark Villar, Joel Villanueva, Amy Marcos, Cheese Escudero, Robin Padilla, Bongo, Rodante Marcoleta, Bato de la Rosa, Pia Cayetano, Jinggoy Estrada, and Tito Sotto. Senators Bam Aquino, Ping Lacson, Risa Ontiveros, Alan Cayetano, Erwin Tulfo, Raffy Tulfo, Dito Lapid, Win Gatchalian, and Kiko Pangilinan vote for Sotto. Senators JV Ejercito and Migs Zubiri abstain. By tradition, the contenders for the Senate's top post vote for each other. Meantime, after months of being absent from the Senate, De La Rosa also shows up to support Cayetano. Nicholas Kaufman has requested the International Criminal Court to remove him as the lawyer of former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. Kaufman adds the defense team visited Duterte on Thursday, May 7, where the former president expressed his desire to hire replacement counsel. Kaufman represented Duterte from his arrest on March 11, 2025 until the release of the ICC Appeals Chamber's ruling on Duterte's challenge to jurisdiction last April. Kaufman also says he had already talked to his replacement, whom he didn't name, who he says is ready to take over immediately. Duterte's new counsel will also represent him during the case's status conference on May 27. Department of Migrant Workers Secretary Leo Cacdac says 24 of the 38 Filipino crew members of the hantavirus-stricken MV Hondios will head to the Netherlands for a 42-day quarantine. Kakdak says 4 of them disembarked at the Canary Islands May 10, while the remaining 20 will disembark on May 11. These 24 crew members held stewardship positions on the ship. The remaining 14 Filipino members are assigned to the deck and engine and will sail to the port of Rotterdam to be quarantined after. The DMW is preparing for their return to the Philippines after testing in the Netherlands. Meantime, Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa notes additional testing upon the seafarers' arrival is unnecessary since they've been quarantined. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus affirms another pandemic from hantavirus is unlikely based on assessments. Ghebreyesus says this is not another COVID and the risk to the public is low. Everyone shouldn't be scared and they shouldn't panic. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the wRap.